Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about DJ Academics talking with Ye. It wasn't really a sit down based on what I'm understanding. It was a on the go discussion. You know, he met up with Ye. Ye told him, listen, you've got to move with me while I'm talking because I'm getting out of town because they want to put me in a facility, basically saying they want to put him in a hospital for him to get medical treatment. So, judging from what DJ Academics is saying, it is Ye who is in Tokyo. Bianca is back in LA. She never went to Tokyo, Japan with him. Now, you guys know that I did promise you all that I would, look at what is going on, look at what is being said, and then come back and provide you guys with an update, okay? Now, also, I've came to the realization that a lot of people want me to make videos soothing their ego, and that's not me. I don't know where there was a breakdown of communication, but I've always been authentic to yours truly. And I've always said to you guys, when I make videos, once I can sleep peacefully with the things that I say, that I do in my delivery, I'm good with that. I do take feedbacks, and I do take positive feedbacks, positive criticism. However, I realize that a lot of people want me to be an enabler. People want me to enable Ye's bad behavior. People want me to enable Ye's drug addiction. People want me to enable Ye not getting help for his mental health condition. And that's not going to work. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you this. And people saying that, I don't like your videos no more because you're talking bad about Kanye. Listen, I don't want any hostages on my channel. I'm a Jamaican, and I believe in freedom like none other. No one is bound to come to my channel. But whenever you do from a genuine place, you bet your ass I appreciate that, okay? Because if I was putting videos up on my channel and no one was supporting them, it would defeat the purpose of me putting up these videos, right? And oftentimes people would say, oh, that's why your channel is not growing. You know why my channel is not growing? Because I don't do salacious videos. I could sit here and I could tell you that, oh, this was going to happen. I'm a smart girl. I could look at what everyone is doing to get views and I could replicate the same steps. However, I have to do what is suitable for me to do, not for you guys to do. As I've said, I do take feedbacks into consideration. And I'll look into those things because oftentimes some videos are in fact influenced by the comment section. However, I realize that people want me to enable a bad behavior. I realize that people want me to say Bianca should stay with Ye. I'm not going to say that. I've seen and I've heard too many stories of people who have bipolar, who refuse to get help. Do you know what happens to those people? They normally hurt the person that is always around them. And when they hurt those people, what happens to them? They go into a facility where they're locked in that facility forever. And then if 3 or 5 years they're on good behavior, they get to come out and join society. I don't want that for Bianca, and I don't want that for Ye. Many people may say, but Ye is not going to do that. You watch Ye on your screen. You don't watch Ye in reality. Do you know someone with bipolar in reality? All of them have a story, and we may say they're not violent, but if over a period of time they keep making excuses not to take their medication and they're taking drugs, it's going to get to that point, unfortunately. And I don't want, when it get to that point, I don't want to be one of those people who was facilitating that behavior verbally on the internet, because if anything should happen to Ye or Bianca, and I know that, I was like, leave Ye alone. I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to feel bad. I don't care if Bianca is around you to dig gold or anything. I don't want to see that woman get hurt. I don't want that man to hurt anyone, and I don't want that man to hurt himself. So what do? We join our hands and hearts together and we say, yeah, go get some help. You need to seek some really good help, and you need to have an action plan in place to ensure that you're being consistent. Now, to the essence of this video, DJ Academics, he is trying to get some people to review the video that he did with Ye. He wants to put the video on Rumble because Rumble is a free speech platform and it operates differently from YouTube. Do you know how YouTube will sensitize, demonetize, do this, do that? It's different over there. However, irrespective of the fact that it is different, he wants to also ensure that it is okay. So he's getting some people to review the video. Now, he's saying that Ye is saying what he said about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids. Now, let me reiterate. I don't support Ye doing that. We all know that it has been a long-standing discussion. You guys know I've spoken about it on my channel before Ye said that. And I said people need to not talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids, and people need to stop asking the question, because if Jay-Z and Beyonce hasn't shared something with us, we can hold them hostage and, force them to come out and say something. And if they want to keep their child out of the spotlight for whatever reason, it is their right to do so. And I said the same thing for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's kids. And I said, you people are always demanding, let us see the children. We want to save those children. And I've always said, you want to save the children that are safe, but the children that really needs to be rescued, I've never seen you people rallying your efforts around to say, I want to save those children. And I know that the real ones who are authentic, because not everyone on my channel is authentic, and I have no control over that. We all were cultured differently, and many of us stray away from the path that we were cultured from. Many of us are not who our parents had cultured. We venture out into society and we adapt good and bad behaviors. Many of us are a better person than when we left our parents' home. Some of us are far worse than what our parents cultured us to be. And that is not within my control. And that is what social media is about too. It's about diversity. So I'm just saying, for the authentic ones, the one who wish to speak the truth, you guys would know that I've always placed emphasis on those. So, back to what I was saying. And I'm not all over the place, as some people would say. But I guess, honestly, I believe that some people, attention span is short. And that's not a disrespect. And that's not a bad thing either. So, do you know how oftentimes people would say, oh, your attention span is short? Don't let anyone weaponize that statement against you. It's not necessarily a bad thing, No, as I was saying, so Ye was saying to DJ Academics, what he said wasn't a lie. And as such, Jay-Z and Beyoncé cannot come after him to sue him for that. He was also saying that, they were just using the media outlets for PR. Now, if you guys can remember, when the media outlets reported on that, I said, you know what? Jay-Z and Beyoncé might have never told anyone that they're gonna sue. It could be the media outlets who were assuming that Ye has touched an area that he shouldn't have. We all have been talking about this behind the scenes, but he did it publicly, so more than likely Jay-Z and Beyoncé is gonna come after him. They're looking at how serious Jay-Z is with, his image. So as such, they were using that, I believe, as their guidelines. But I don't think that Jay-Z and Beyoncé were going to take legal actions. And I also said, while what you said is not ideal and, it shouldn't have been said, you cannot really sue someone for something that is factual. Lies aren't defamation. However, they could sue him for slander. And that's what he's not understanding. So while he might be saying that, oh, they can't sue me, actually, they can sue him for slander. So that is something that he needs to take into consideration. While they can't do one thing, they do have an option to sue him for slander. As it relates to the child, they cannot say he put their child on blast because he really never mentioned anyone's name. The media did the name calling. So when DJ Academics uploads that video, I'm going to watch it and I'm going to save it just in case, because you never know what may happen, especially if he says some things. Now, on the panel that DJ Academics was on, many people said that, they understand some of the things that Ye is putting forward. And it's not as though it's a lie, but it's just that the way in which he's going about it, it would be deemed as being mischievous, and that is so factual. That is very, very true. And they would wish that they're wishing that Ye do things differently. And that's the thing. Ye needs to understand that he doesn't need to sacrifice himself for everyone, because it's really not going to help what he's doing and how he's going about doing it. It's really not going to help. So I do hope that Ye takes an alternative approach, and I do hope that Ye gets the necessary help for all the things that he's currently faced with, because I believe there's only one way to go about doing stuff, and that's the right way. The way in which he's going about doing it, it's definitely not the correct way to do so. But guys, that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Whatever else comes up, I'm going to keep you guys up to date. It was a lengthy discussion that DJ Academics and the team had. So I'm going to keep you guys posted with whatever else is to come. But let me know what's your take. Leave a comment below. While you're at it, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.